Would you look at that, boys and girls? Little finesse swim bait trick. I'm excited for today's video because we are testing out a theory, a topic I saw on the World Wide Webs recently that I don't know if it's actually gonna affect my hookup ratio, how many bass that I catch, and I don't know if it's gonna affect how you guys fish, but I feel like it could. Now, Tackle Warehouse put out, I think it was a video or a blog post sometime recently, talking about your underspins and how to get a better hookup ratio. Now, I don't know if y'all have ever fished an underspin, but it's very similar to a spinnerbait in the way that the fish sometimes, in certain conditions, especially clear water, can tail behind your bait, and instead of engulfing the whole thing, they just kind of nibble at the blades and don't actually get a hook in their mouth. And while an underspin is a more compact presentation than your standard spinnerbait is, it can still have the same problem. Now, have I experienced this to a large degree? I haven't, but I wanted to test out today to see if an underspin at multiple different sizes, this here being a 1/4 ounce, but I also have some here in 3/16, they're tiny. If putting a trailer hook on the blade itself, as the Tackle Warehouse video that I watched showed me, can actually increase the hookup ratio without affecting how the blade spins underwater, because an underspin should look something like you're seeing on the screen right here, where on a steady retrieve, it is just kind of pumping along just like a spinnerbait. And so does adding a trailer hook to that blade have an effect on the action, and does it actually help you catch more fish? And we're gonna be testing the heck out of this thing tomorrow morning. So the 3 components you're gonna need to make this setup complete, of course, one, going to be the underspin head of choice. I've got about 5 here laying on the deck, but I'm gonna be rigging up an extra small 3/16 one right here. An underspin basically is just a swim bait jig head with a split ring to a swivel to another split ring to a willow leaf blade that acts, of course, as the flash for the swim bait. The second component, of course, being a swim bait. This is the only one I had that matches the super small size of this underspin right here. But the number one most important thing I learned from watching that video is that this exact hook right here is the perfect one to act as a trailer hook. Now, it says Wacky Nico. Is this specifically made to be a trailer hook to go on an underspin? Absolutely not. But can it work? Yes. Now, I've also got the same exact hook in a size 4, which is just slightly larger than a size 6 is. Now, which one is right for your underspin? Well, again, from that video, I learned that you want to match the hook size to the exact size of your blade, if not actually going smaller than. You don't want a larger trailer hook than your blade is, or else that may affect how the blade actually swims in the water, and that is not what we want. So if I look at the 2 hook sizes, size 4 I think is going to be too large, so I'm gonna open up the red line size 6 here. This hook is so tiny. It is a pretty thin gauge hook, but again, it's just to get that extra 1 fish in the boat a day, and I'm throwing this thing on super light line, so I don't think the gauge really matters all that much. And again, I wanna make sure that when I attach the trailer hook to the split ring that goes from the swivel to the blade, I attach it like this and not like that, if that makes sense. And I hope y'all can see this right here. I'm filming this in my garage at midnight. Now, trying to use split ring pliers behind a camera is challenging. And did I do it right? Yes, I did. It sits inside the concave side, again, of the willow leaf blade. It just barely fits. Now I'm gonna thread on my finesse swim bait. Just like that, we not only have a beautiful little tiny finesse underspin, but we have one that has a trailer hook as well, just in case the fish are coming up to nab this thing on the bottom. Now, if I'm being totally honest, I don't know if this is gonna make a difference, especially with the smaller one. If a bass wants this thing, the likelihood of him gobbling it up, I mean, I've seen bass for a decade now on my underwater footage, the way they suck a bait in. If it can't suck this thing in, it just gets the blade, the fish is probably tiny. So honestly, I'm more interested in seeing how the larger one's hookup ratio is affected, but I do wanna see if maybe I can get 2 hooks in even smaller fish by having a trailer. It does look to me like the swimming action, it might be more affected by having a hook down there, especially with the size swim bait this one is, but the larger one really does look super natural, and that hook fits perfectly inside the blade. So enough chit chat, let's head out to the pond with our 2 underspins with the trailer hooks attached to see if adding that hook makes any kind of noticeable difference. So we've got our 2 underspins here, 1/4 ounce with the trailer hook, 3/16 with a trailer hook, and a beautiful body of water. You can see from the drone shot here, it's got clear water, it's got grass. I don't think the fish are on beds, and honestly, I hope they're not. I'd rather them be full-blown, pre-spawn, eaten up on minnows before they move up on the nest. But I'm gonna start first with the 1/4 ounce because I wanna throw it a little bit further, kind of out past that edge if I can, and it's really windy. A super light underspin on a spinning rod is not the easiest in these conditions. It will be once I get to that bank over there. First flip though, I do wanna see if I can tell if the blade's affected at all by having a trailer hook on there, and it doesn't look like it. I know y'all can't see that. I'll attempt to get some underwater footage, but it looks like the blade is still turning just fine and it's not catching any stuff down there on the bottom. Now, grass out there, that still remains to be seen. Okay, first cast. First cast, we got one. Holy cow. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's see where he got it hooked. Oh my gosh, he's got 3 with him. He's got 3 buddies with him. Okay, and just like I thought would happen, if they eat it, they eat it. And that guy right there had no need for the trailer hook as he got the main hook down the gullet. Was not coming off and had no need for the trailer, but what a gorgeous 2.5 chunky fish. Thank you, my friend. Let's continue. I don't think getting bit is going to be a problem today. This place is full of fish, but that's why I came here to test out this theory. Now, maybe that's a bad thing that I came to a place that has so many fish. Oh my gosh. No, that's never a bad thing. Get in here, buddy. Get in here. Right next to the bank. What'd you get? The big hook or the trailer? The big hook. These fish are 2 for 2 on not needing the trailer hook. That is sticky though. It would have got him if I needed it. Mwah, gave you a kiss, send you on back. Ooh, I think at some point though in those first 2 catches, I did hook one on it because it's a little bit bent out there. So maybe on 16-pound line on a big underspin like this and hard fighting largemouth, you actually need a heavier gauge wire for your trailer. I had not considered that, probably should have. Yeah, I'm gonna stop horsing these fish in because obviously that hook can bend. Oh, no fish, but grass. Let's see what the bait caught. Looks like some milfoil on both the trailer hook and the top. So you can't just blame the trailer for grabbing stuff there. It is so windy, which should only make this bite better, to be honest. Oh, this reel cast so good. Right into the wind, underspin. Should be backlash city, but it's not. There you go. Okay, I hooked one. I'm not gonna fight him super hard. He's also smaller, and the bite was not nearly as voracious. So let's see where you are hooked, my friend. Oh, oh, goodness, goodness. Small but mighty. And he is on the main hook as well. But it does look like the trailer got him in the nose. So prime example of why having a trailer is beneficial. The main hook there, that part of the mouth got him good, but the trailer is jammed into the nose. So if this hook popped off, I'm actually gonna test this out. That hook had popped off and I just had him by this. I'm gonna put him back out there, let him swim, and see if I can catch him again. AKA if he jumped and threw the hook, would I still be able to land him on just the trailer? Here he goes. Obviously not swimming as hard, so I'll let him kind of go left and right. Come on, buddy, give me a jump. There we go. All right, he's gone left and right quite a few times here. Flip him in, and that trailer hook did its job. Matter of fact, it turned itself all the way through the nose, and I landed that fish. So, trailer hook works. I'll give it that. Do I need it so far? Not yet. But I do like that not a single cast has come back with the trailer hook attached to the swim bait itself. Yes, it's grabbed some grass, but it has not actually affected how the swim bait swims. There's one. There's one. Get in here. I hadn't even had to move spots yet. Oh, and I think I have the trailer hook. I've got the trailer. He's got the trailer. This fish right here, come on, jump for me. See if you can free yourself. Nope, he's out of energy. I would not have caught this fish here without the trailer hook. Ugh, in the bottom of the lip. And let's see how well he's hooked. Oh, honestly, not that good. But that fish right there would not have been to the bank without the trailer hook. So you know what? I'm actually kind of surprised. This thing is helping. As always, the exact tackle I use will be linked down in the video description, from the underspin to the swim bait to the actual trailer hook and the rod and reel combo. This is my favorite new combo Lew's has come out with. I say combo, I put it together myself, but it's just beautiful. Oh, and the sun came out to talk about it. We have the new Lew's Custom Pro with the Paramag braking system in there, the LFS with the standard old-fashioned cork, and this is a 610 medium heavy fast, which for, again, this size underspin and this gauge hook here is a really good rod. This is probably gonna be my target casting rod for this year for vibrating jigs and spinnerbaits. But obviously it works just fine for this. And I've got 16 pound, which is definitely overkill for this situation here. But 16 pound Seaguar in Vizex, or this actually might be R18, but that's a crazy expensive fluorocarbon. So if you want the best fluorocarbon out there, I'll have it linked below, but the Vizex is pretty dang good as well. I think we might have exhausted this spot, folks. Yeah, let's move down a bit. It is really shallow where I'm fishing. This quarry actually has low water right now, so I've got to be reeling it pretty fast with my rod tip pretty high, and I think I've hooked a big one. Yeah, I've got a nice one. I've got a nice one. I'm not gonna, again, horse him because he's big and he may just have it by the trailer hook, which is slightly bent out. Oh, he's got a buddy with him. He's got a friend. This is awesome. They are full-blown pre-spawn at this place. No way. He has the trailer hook and not the main one. Jump, okay. And he didn't get off. Get in here, get in here. Yes, sir. No, multiple jumps. Okay, and he did not get off. Y'all, I am surprising myself with the results. I figured by the first few fish that they would be just munching this thing and not missing the big hook. But what is that, 2 in a row now that didn't get the main hook? I don't know if I'm ever gonna be throwing an underspin again without a trailer hook. There's one, came screaming in at it. Come on. Oh, bigger than the last one. Yes, sir. And I think this one, though, got the main hook. Yeah, he choked it. He choked it. Oh, man. Oh, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. Holy cow. Another trailer hook down the mouth. Like, the full-sized hook is just chilling out there, and the trailer is all the way down his crunchers. Y'all, this is, I mean, I'm so convinced it's crazy. I did not expect to see results like this so quickly. And that's why I came to a place, honestly, that has so many fish, because I wanted to see what the results were. And I was worried that it would just be a spotted bass, smallmouth thing where they're coming behind it and kind of nibbling at it, super finessey. But even in situations like this, full-blown pre-spawn, the fish are attacking it. They're still going to miss that main hook sometimes. And man, having that trailer is a game changer. It definitely is getting a little bit bent out though. So I need to find, at least for a bait caster version of the underspin, I need to find the same size hook, but even thicker gauge. Because while this VMC Redline is just a super good hook, it's got the coating on there, incredibly sharp vanadium steel, it's not quite thick enough. At least this model of it is not thick enough for this style of trailering. There's one, just a little tick tick. Oh gosh, what a jumper, what a jumper. Are you gonna make it 3 in a row to not have the full hook? No, I don't think so. He's got a buddy with him, y'all see that? Y'all see that right there? Holy cow, that's so cool. These fish have scoot up. Yeah, there we go. That guy had the bulk of the main hook right there, but was not hooked good. Honestly wish I had a second hook in there. Look at those red eyes. He is ready to spawn, baby. Let's see if I can catch one of your buddies. They were chilling right here. Yep, there they are. There they are. Heck yeah. And I think this one got the trailer. Pretty sure at least. So pretty watching him fight in this clear water. Yes, he did. Wait, hold up. Oh my goodness. He broke the dang thing. Look at this, y'all. He's got the main hook in this side. The split ring has broken, and look what was on the other side. The trailer hook is hanging there on this side of his mouth with the broken swivel. So he obviously ate it on one side, the hook got him on the other, and they separated, they broke in two, but that trailer hook got him in like a very kind of gummy part right there. So he was hooked twice. Just a bummer because I got to put this thing back together now for the underwater shot. But I think we have more than proven that the trailer hook on an underspin is more beneficial than it is harmful. But we're not done yet. Like I said, I want to go to the spinning rod to throw the small version to see if I can have the same success. Because maybe what I'm going to find is that a smaller swim bait just gets munched anyways by this size bass, and so it's not going to matter as much with a small one. And maybe this technique is really beneficial for smallmouth and spots when you're throwing a small thing, but on largemouth it might not matter. Let's see. First cast, is it affected at all by having a trailer hook on there? Well, blade looks like it's turning just fine to me. And one thing my dad pointed out before I started filming this video, he's actually rigging my kayak over there, is that this one does look like it could catch a whole lot easier than the larger baitcaster version. But that's what these tests are for. There we go. First official cast, and we're hooked up on not a large one, but a bass. Oh, and he spit it. Okay, so whether it was the large hook or the trailer, neither one did its job. I think I'm gonna give the next one some business. If y'all didn't know, I started a merch brand called Infinite Outdoors, and most of the clothing is not YouTube related. Oh my gosh, what a big one. But I have a shirt that says, "Give them the business" on it. And so if you wanna check it out, I'll leave it linked below. And I don't know if this guy got the main hook. I'm pretty sure he swiped at it so fast that he just has the trailer. Yes, holy cow. First fish, and we're proving what we just learned on the baitcaster. Get in here. Look at that. VMC red line, size 6. And that trailer hook honestly got him. Look at that, the area it got him in. Super gummy, tough to get a hook out of corner of the mouth. Fish was not coming off, and he did not get the main sized hook. That's the biggest one of the day. That's 3.5 pounds. I am so excited that this is turning out in just such a cool way. Like, we're doing some science here, folks, and it's not giving us a result that's inconclusive. I'm gonna make a short cast out here and just kind of hop it to see if I can snag that trailer hook on the bait at all. Wow, nothing. It is free and clear. There we go. There we go. Yes, sir. Oh, he popped off? Nope, I still got him. I still got him. Get in here. Get in here. What do you got? Full size hook or trailer? Come on. He's got trailer! Son of 1,000 biscuits. Look at that. Trailer hook has landed me both fish on the small swim bait. Uh-oh. Looks like I lost my tail. Not sure if it matters though, how many fish we got in here. So I don't know if these fish are like swiping at the bait because it looks like a minnow, as like the profile itself, or if they're seeing the flash, and maybe that's why I'm catching fish on the trailer itself, because they're actually targeting the blade over the bait. I'm not sure. I am sure though that this is so fun. I see a fish here. Got him, and I caught him, and I flipped at him and I caught him. I don't expect this guy to have the trailer hook with how he just absolutely attacked it. And yeah, this thing is gonzo down his mouth. Get in here. Yes, we got both hooks. We got the main hook right there, and then a little farther down the mouth we have the trailer. So beneficial for sure. Didn't need it on that cast, but didn't hurt. It is like fishing in a dang aquarium over here. Oh my goodness, what is the lightest bite on the planet? He just nipped at it. Just nipped at it. What hook do you got? Oh, well, he popped off. You know what? I'm thinking he had the trailer hook there because that was almost a non-existent bite and he came off. So I wish I would have landed him, but that was at least a bite hooked. That wouldn't have been if I didn't have the trailer hook. There we go. There we go. Let's see, buddy. Okay, let's give you a little more drag here, because you seem grande. Oh, and he's got 3 friends with him. This is like a dang aquarium. Let's see, what do you got, buddy? You got the main hook of the trailer. I think he has the trailer. This is crazy. This is nuts. Come on, buddy, yes! VMC, trailer hook, same exact gummy corner of the mouth. I can't believe how many fish I'm catching that I wouldn't have caught otherwise. This is nuts. Ooh, and you know what? I haven't looked at the hook itself yet to see if it's gotten bent. And it has not. Still has retained the exact same shape, unlike the baitcaster one. So maybe if I had just babied the baitcaster one a little more instead of horsing those first few in, that hook wouldn't have bent either. But it's good to see that I can give them a spinning rod business hook set and it won't bend out. But maybe if I was going after, 5-pound, crazy, aggressive, strong, smallmouth, I would have to be a little more draggy with them. Got him. Let it pause, and a fish that was following absolutely smoked it. Oh man, we're having fun. We're having fun. Oh, we're having so much fun. If y'all are not subscribed, 1, for the scientific study, but 2, for the fish catching fun, you're missing out. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, baby, just for that. Get in here. Which hook did you get? Looks like you got a combo, baby. Top hook on the left side, bottom hook on the right. There are not many things in life that I'm sure of, but one of them is that the trailer hook on an underspin, both for small little finesse ones and bigger ones, is what you need. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna title this video something like, this is the swim bait hack that every angler should try, and I'm gonna be totally honest. That was the title before I really filmed it, and now I mean that all the more because this underspin hack here is way better than I thought it was gonna be. There are truly not many hills that I'm willing to die on in this world, a lot of gray area out there, but one thing that I've learned is not gray, just in one time trying it, is that having a small trailer hook on your underspin, whether it be a small finesse one or a larger baitcaster one, is definitely worth it for every angler, whether you're bank fishing or in a bass boat. Because if these were the results on fish that are aggressive and shallow and big largemouth that could engulf the whole thing if they wanted to, how much more are the results going to be on small, finicky fish in deep, clear water? So like I said, smallmouth spotted bass that don't really want to engulf the whole thing, especially cold water. I truly think that's where you could see this little swim bait hack be even more effective than it was for me today. So this was my kind of first just tackle talk / fishing episode in a while. If you want to see me do any more secret hidden tricks, I don't know why I never thought of this one before. It took a Tackle Warehouse blog for me to actually go out here and try this, but I am glad I did. If you've got a hack for any kind of lure out there that has helped you become a better angler and land more fish, I want to hear about it and test it for myself. As always, the exact gear I was using linked down in the video description, from my new favorite spinning combo to my new favorite bait casting combo. Today was just a day full of favorites. And as always, y'all are my favorite as well. If you want to see my last just kind of tackle general tips video, I will leave it up here in the corner. And when I'm putting this out, my March lures video is still applicable. It'll be up here in this corner. It's been a pleasure, and we'll see y'all next time right here on TRF. Let's catch some fish.